Reflection and active listening are two learning topics that I seem to encounter frequently. They came to mind again during Dr. Janet Solomon's live class Active E-Learning from Interviews that was recorded in Moodle MOOC 4. I was delighted to participate in Dr. Solomon's session because I recently received a copy of her book, Qualitative Online Interviews, from my university's library. And no, I haven't started reading it just yet. I hope to pick up a tip or two about interviewing with regards to academic research. What surprised me was picking up a few tidbits on learning itself, and then also how using the interview technique can help learning for students in the class. Dr. Solomon framed her discussion on interviews with Kolb's experiential learning model. In this, Kolb theorizes that transformative experiences require reflection and active application. So according to him, it's not enough to simply grasp ideas and practice skill. Reflection is also key. This model is similar to Dee Fink's Elements of Meaningful Learning from her book, Significant Learning. Dr. Fink theorizes that reflection is only one of three elements that are vital to learning, with the other being access to information and then doing something with the information. According to Fink, reflection cements the learning. So it was not surprising to me to discover Dr. Solomon's inclusion of reflection in what she considers to be the most important part of the interview process. Interestingly, reflection is also a key component of the Moodle MOOC 4 certificate requirements. To receive the certificate, attendants have to attend any 10 of the live class sessions or recordings of the sessions and write a 500-word reflection on each of the 10 sessions. For me, reflective writing is not a regular habit. I find it too easy to be consumed with the plethora of new information that is available at my fingertips. The question I must ask myself is this: is the process of accessing information equivalent to meaningful learning? Whether it's through conducting interviews or any of the many other ways that I personally can encounter new information each day. So I will have to say and agree that with Kolb and Fink and Solomon, information acquisition is only part of the overall learning process, and reflection is key. So for this reason, I'll use the dangling carrot of a certificate of completion as an incentive to engage in more reflective practice. So in addition to the discussion of reflection, I was also intrigued with Dr. Solomon's insights on active listening as a necessary digital literacy skill. Certainly in regular face-to-face interpersonal relationships, active listening is an important skill that requires practice, oftentimes. So too, then, in the digital world, it's vitally important to practice this skill. And with the ease of access to people who may be very different, such as language and culture and experience, active listening skills are vitally important for our students to acquire. Dr. Nellie Deutsch extended the discussion of active listening with her comments for the need of interviews to be kind, specific, and helpful. And yes, it's actually 5 words, but only 3 are important. So I think that active listening sets the stage for learners to be kind, specific, and helpful during virtual interviews and other virtual communications as well. To quickly conclude, the live class presentation extended my learning about learning, specifically the importance of reflection. I learned more specifics about the Kolb model of experiential learning, a model that I wasn't previously too familiar with, And I take away a simple three-word phrase to frame my interview practices: be kind, specific, and helpful.